The numbers don't add up, you guys. The numbers don't add up. So if you've been paying attention to the mainstream news media, you know that over the weekend there were several protests sponsored by the left that were coming out against Trump's tariffs and Elon Musk. And I just find it interesting how our president's approval rating is steadily going up while the Democrats is steadily going down. But our media is showing us all of these people that are supposed to be protesting against Trump. And I saw one of them that spake at one of those protests, and she was bold enough to say that she was an undocumented illegal alien. So Tom Homan, if they happen to hold another one of those rallies, can you please round up ICE and go right there? Because that'll alleviate a lot of y'all, a lot of your job for you. They're practically doing it for you. They're gathering in one spot. Because it has to be the majority of them that are gathering for these sponsored by the left protests. And I just find it interesting how the media went out of their way to show the crowds, which they did not do when Joe Biden or Kamala was running for office. The only time I saw a crowd for Kamala was when she invited Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion, to which people came out just to see the performers. Because once the performers were gone, so were the people. And when it came down to our president, he was doing rallies like every other day, sometimes of multiple rallies in one day. And he was pulling like tens of thousands of people. And reportedly, CNN never showed any of his rallies live. However, there was one, the one and only that was reported that they did show live was the one in Butler, Pennsylvania, when he was almost assassinated. That was the only one that they showed live. It's almost as if they knew something was going to happen that day, and they just happened to be right on target for that moment. Thank God that it didn't turn out the way that they intended. You guys, I'm really fed up with this news media. I'm just so sick of it. Even when you go on YouTube and you look at their numbers, Jimmy Kimmel, Steve Colbert, whatever his name is, you see that they getting all these millions of views, and they don't do anything but bash Trump. But then it's like it didn't make sense because it didn't affect the election. He won in a landslide, and then his ratings are steadily going up. So the numbers don't add up, you guys.